Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Holly lies to BFF Sophia. Eric finds Sloan Salem in charge as Days of Our Lives reveals that Eric Brady brazened Sloan Peterson Brady since he felt like she was the person on the other end of Leo Stark's phone call. Eric recalled how Leo said he'd work every angle to make this be, so Sloan admitted she was trying to get Leo to put in a good word for Eric's new job. Sloan acted like Leo owed her for going over and beyond as his attorney. Eric ultimately returned to their budget issues since Sloan just manipulated the figures to make them work. After Eric raised his reservations about Sloan having a shopping or gambling dependence, Sloan shut down those ideas and claimed he was being ridiculous. Sloan eventually criticized everything on Eric, pretending he wanted to work when he really wanted to stay home all day with the baby. After Sloan blustered about all the charges she was paying for, she suggested Eric was guarding his fiscal anxieties onto her. Eric advised Sloan not to play the fatality then, so Sloan said she was taking a walk with Jude Brady before she said commodity as hurtful as Eric just did. Once Eric was alone, he got the correspondence and opened a history due notice addressed to Sloan. Eric noticed there were reenacting diurnal charges for the Salem Inn, so he plotted to make sense of what was going on. At the DiMera manse on Day's occasion, E.J. DiMera allowed. Kristen DiMera was trying to find out where the bodies were buried by pumping him for word about his deal with Stefan DiMera. After E.J. made it clear that Kristen wasn't getting anything, he'd to head off in a hurry since he was juggling both DA duties and handling effects at DiMera Enterprises. In the city forecourt on Tuesday's Day's occasion, Nicole DiMera gave Holly Jonas her phone back and hoped her son would use this occasion to make some trust. Sophia came running over and expressed how glad she was to have her bestie back at Academy before Holly dragged her off to the cantina for study time as well as coffee. Inside the cantina, Tate Black put on an apron and filled in for someone who had called in sick. Brady Black bothered about Tate being late for Academy, but Tate assured him that he wouldn't be. Tate transferred Brady off with a scone for Rachel Black since Brady was on his way to pick her up. Once Sophia and Holly sat down, Tate stuck a note to Holly's menu and got her smiling. While Sophia was in the bathroom, Holly admitted she was keeping her BFF out of the circle on their secret love because Sophia told her mama everything. Sophia was easily attracted to Tate and called him a snack in front of Holly. After Sophia checked to make sure Holly was completely over Tate, Holly prevaricated that she was no way really interested in the first place. There was also some talk about Hop before Holly and Sophia headed out. Tate noticed Holly left her tablet before and was out of breath when he eventually caught up with the girls in the domain. Sophia sounded impressed and maybe a bit suspicious over Tate's trouble to return Holly's tablet before class. Back with Nicole on Tuesday's Day's occasion, she met up with E.J. and expressed concern over his workload. Nicole also wanted a job for herself, so E.J. sounded uneasy about that at first. Still, Nicole assured E.J. that she was allowing of going back to Basic Black, which would be DiMera's direct contender. That said, Nicole admitted she had some other job ideas. Once Sloan made it to the city forecourt with Jude's stroller, she ran into E.J. alone laterally and quizzed him about his deal with Stefan. E.J. made it clear that Sloan should stay out of his family's business. At the DiMera manse on Tuesday's DOL show, Brady arrived to pick Rachel up for Academy, but Kristen said she transferred Rachel off with a motorist for some early launch art class she was interested in. Brady said he could pick Rachel up from Academy rather, but Kristen refocused out that Rachel had training. After Brady complained that he was just now hearing about the calculation instructor, Kristen acted like she'd formerly told Alex Kyriakis and that he was veritably probative. Kristen also said Alex and Rachel were two peas in a cover, but Brady misdoubted that and suggested he'd get the verity from Rachel when he saw her. Brady also ran into Nicole on the way out, so she hoped they could get their fellowship back on track one day. After Brady suggested being musketeers now and always, he said he understood that kiddies like Holly make miscalculations. At home, Alex was frustrated over the press advertisement about Bella shutting down again since it wasn't at all what he approved. when Teresa Donovan appeared wearing a meaning drill outfit that suddenly got Alex's attention. Talk turned to Teresa, perhaps starting a vlog or chancing some other career path that was right for her. Teresa also blurted Konstantin Meliuni's and Maggie Kiriaki's engagement news, so Alex offered a vaticination on Konstantin being a conman and upset about Victor Kiriaki's fortune being accessible soon. After Teresa saw that Alex was getting all worked up, she gave him a massage that left him looking like he wanted to kiss her. Teresa suddenly burst Alex's bubble by taking off for her drill, so he said he was going to rain and sounded like he demanded a cold bone. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Teresa's game seems poised to boomerang. Formerly Alex lands in bed with Kristen Jada's discovery, Kristen and Stefan sleuth, Rafe's warning, Tripp's holiday surprise. Days of Our Lives are then. Anticipate Stephanie Johnson to drop a lemon on Jada Hunter. Kristen DiMera and Stefan DiMera bandy Lee Shin's death. Tripp Johnson surprises Wendy Shin with holiday plans. Plus, Rafe Hernandez issues a warning to Stefan. Days of Our Lives Jada Hunter's discovery. DOL spoilers for Wednesday, April 24th reveal that Stephanie will drop a lemon on Jada after Rafe dragooned Everett Lynch to subscribe the divorce papers. Jada and Stephanie presumably have another battle. Typically, Stephanie would let Everett or Rafe tell Jada the news. Still, Jada must say commodity snarky to Stephanie. That presumably leads to Stephanie informing Jada the divorce papers are now inked. Still, did Everett subscribe them as Robert Bobby Stein or as his current name? Everett made such a big deal about this, that the resolution can't be this easy. Maybe Everett didn't subscribe them as Bobby, which could get the divorce case thrown out of court. DOL spoilers, Rafe Hernandez's warning on Wednesday, April 24th, suckers can anticipate Rafe to issue a warning. This time it wouldn't be to Everett, but to Stefan. Now that Stefan is out of captivity, he's determined to clear Gabby Hernandez DiMera, last played by Camille Abanis. Still, Stefan gets a stern warning from Rafe. Days of Our Lives, Kristen DiMera and Stefan DiMera sleuth. Days of Our Lives reveal that Kristen and Stefan will continue their disquisition. Kristen and Stefan will go over the details of what happened the day that Lee failed. Kristen and Stefan might go over other suspects and make their own list of people to interrogate. Of course, Kristen and Stefan will do this still. Not only are they not law enforcement, but they don't want the real killer knowing they're poking around. DOL on suckers can also anticipate Ava Vitale and Harris Michaels to make another attempt to get the black book for Clyde Weston from the bistro. Plus, Tripp surprises Wendy with holiday plans. Tripp might suppose a change of decor might help Wendy. What if commodity happens that triggers another trauma response from Wendy? It's clear that Wendy is traumatized from their time in prison and deaths. Will this holiday make effects more or worse for Wendy? Secret romance, steamy moment between spouses, family plans. Days of Our Lives indicate some explosive moments in the land of Salem. Coming on Days of Our Lives, two characters continue to engage in their secret love, while two spouses partake an amorous moment, and one stalk informs another of the plans he has for the family business. What drama is set to unfold during Tuesday's show? Time to dive right in. Holly Jonas and Tate Black continue to sneak around. DOL spoilers for Tuesday, April 23rd. Hint: Holly Jonas and Tate Black will continue to sneak around by spending some time together. Trending now, will Konstantin's greed lead to Maggie's demise? With that being said, the last time they did this, they got caught by Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, and Stephanie Johnson, so who could find out about their secret affair this time around? Meanwhile,